Hi everybody, this is DrkBLADExx at Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. What's good? Today we are in the T5 raid known as Assault and Battery, which is part of War of the Lart Part 1 content. Doing the feat known as Four Corners. Now this is version 2. This is the long and very detailed version. So if you guys really want to know how to do this feat easy and hard with a lot of detail, sit in. I'll tell you everything. When it comes to this feat, this is both a hero and villain feat. This feat can be gotten on either side using this video, so keep that in mind. Mostly because this place is the same as Mogo. Exactly. I mean, exactly. It's just a different skin. Pretty much like a player bases. The cave-in, the penthouse, the gothic, the deco, the sewer, industrial. It's all the same place, just different skin. Alright, now what's more important than even that is your team. You need a team that knows what they're doing, okay? Especially when you come in here at walk-in level, when you're CR 86 or slightly higher, okay? This is really important. You need a tank that can tank, a healer that can heal, a troll that can troll, and a DPS that can DPS. Alright? Now your team makeup can be whatever you want, really. But I suggest one tank, one or two trolls, one healer, and DPSs. Alright? But like I said, you can have your team makeup any way you want. Just make sure you can survive. Alright, when you're outside, you're going to break up into two groups. The outside team and the inside team. Keep that in mind. Outside team, inside team. Now you see these consoles? Anytime you activate a console, constructs now come from out the room. You'll see constructs coming from north, from west, and from south. Their job is to do just that, destroy those tubes over there. When a tube is destroyed, the inside team that's inside the maze gets attacked by the maze itself, periodically. When all the tubes are gone, the maze continuously attacks the group until they drop dead. That's right, until they drop dead. It will be the outside team's job to control the consoles and also make sure that no one touches those tubes. So, you're going to have one person on the console and two DPSs, your strongest DPSs, taking out the constructs that want to destroy those tubes. This is super important. Super important. Alright? Make sure that none of those tubes get destroyed, especially the last one. You need to have at least one tube up to finish this feat. If the tubes are down, then your group's going to swipe. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Alright? I suggest having the troll control the consoles. That way you have someone giving power to the DPSs that are doing the damage, trying to keep the constructs away. If you want, you can probably also have a other troll inside the group on the inside team. Now, let me explain what you're going to actually do when you're at these consoles, for those who don't know. If you know, feel free to skip ahead to the inside group. Alright, here are the four consoles at the very beginning, at the entrance of the maze. These consoles controls the maze gates, openings, doors, whatever you want to call them. Alright? The yellow lines are the actual walls, the things that can open and close. The red lines, there's only two. The two red lines are the exits and entrances into the actual maze itself. Alright? So the bottom red line, actually, let me point those out real quick. Okay, those red arrows are pointing to the red lines at the bottom of the mazes. Those are the actual entrances. Everybody who goes into maze starts at those red lines right there, and then you walk inside. Now at the very top of the maze, all the way over to the right side, there are the exits. And for the sake of it, let me just highlight those two as well. Now there you go, I got the exits all popping off, I got the entrances all popping off, and you can see everything, okay? Hopefully a bit more clear. And yeah, this is going to be really, really detailed, alright? I'm breaking it down. This is going to be some detailed shit, just so y'all know that, alright? Okay, so take a couple seconds, pause the video if you have to, study that shit so you know exactly where the entrances and exits are, because these consoles are important. Very, very important. Pause the video if you need to. Alright, these consoles right here control which gates open up and which gates close. Remember that the yellow lines are the openings that can either close or open. What you need to do is make clear pathways for everybody. So what I mean is, let's say everybody wants to go, up, or someone wants to go south. Actually, let's make this better. Let's say everybody is trying to go up. Which way should you open up to make someone go upwards? Alright? Also, once again, keep in mind that those clear spaces are open pathways, and the yellow are closed pathways and walls. Alright? Closed pathways and walls. Alright? Keep that in mind. So, which way would you pick to go up? If everybody starts at the red line, you're going to want to pick the one all the way on the far left side, because you can go straight up from there. If you pick the one right next to it, you're going to have to actually go right then up. So, I mean, if you want to go straight up, that's not really what you want. But if you just want to go up, period, that's kind of cool too. Actually, you're actually closer to the exit that way. Think about it. Now, if you pick the one next to that one, which is the second from the right, you're actually going right. You're not going up the way you wanted to. And if you pick the very last one on there, you're not going anywhere because it's locked. There's no way to go. Once you pass that red, you're stuck inside a room that's by itself. Think about it. Now, how do these things actually connect together to make you go to the end of the map? Let's say we're back at that first map and we decided that we wanted to go up, and that's our starting point. So that's our starting point across all four of them. So let's put them up there like that, right? Okay. So now that that's our starting point on all four, which one do you select after that to now go up higher? Well, if you select the first one, you're not going anywhere because there's a wall right in front of you. You can't go anywhere. You're stuck where you're at. If you pick the second one, you can actually go up north because that's how the path clears out. Because you're actually already in that opening now, right? If you pick the one next to that to the right of it, which is the third one, you're going to the right, which is not what you want at all. And if you pick the last one, well, you're going up north. So, that's actually what you want to pick. So it would be either the second one or the fourth one. Alright, so think of these consoles as paths. With that being said, out of all four of these consoles, as you can see on the screen right now, only two of them are able to be used right now. And it's random which two out of those four will be. Unfortunately, no new combinations will pop up until you actually select something. So that being said, this will take communication between you and your group. They need to know where they need to go, and you're going to have to tell them whether you want them to stay put until the combination you need shows up, or whether to keep going ahead up towards the direction. This will take communication. Alright? Just want to point that out. Alright, this is a map of the maze. This is where the inside team is going to be at. In a couple of seconds, the four corners that at least one person has to stand at will pop up. And there it is. Alright. Once again, one person must be in those four corners. On the next screen, I'm going to show you the same map, but know this. When you see the white circles, that is the teammates that are still alive. Okay, teammates that are still alive and walking around. When you see a white circle with a light blue background, that is a teammate that has been knocked out but can stand up at any second. So he was picked up and he's still going to remain down until ready to stand up. That is key for the next part. Remember it. Alright, first thing first, you're going to actually come into the beginning part of the maze. So you're going to come up and end up in this room right here. You're not going to do a single thing in that room at all. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Everybody is actually going to move all the way to the right. All the way to the right. That's right. Everybody's going to go all the way to the right. Everybody. Okay. Once you're actually over there on the right, you're going to have to choose one of you to die in that room. I know that sounds bad, but you're gonna actually have to choose one of you to die in that room. The reason being is this. At that low CR, there's no way you're going to be able to withstand the ads coming in. Every time a console is used, new ads pop into every room of that maze. Someone is going to have to drop dead in that room, okay? Now, this is what I'm talking about. You're going to drop dead, and they're going to revive you. Do not stand up, though. Stay down. Do not get up. This is very important. Do not get up. If you get up, you possibly will not get the feat, okay? Just stay down. This is the key, alright? There has to be 4 people alive in all 4 corners. So all you have to do is revive all at the same time and you get the feat. So what we're going to do is, like I said, pick someone to die in this corner right here. Alright? Once someone dies, revive them. Tell the person to stay down though. Don't stand up. Stay down. Good. Now this corner is done. Now your next objective is to head all the way up to the top left. All the way up to the top left corner. All the way up. Now if you can find a way to zigzag going diagonal, that's great. If you have to go all the way back to the left and then all the way back up, that's okay too. But try to find a path that takes you straight up to that corner over there. Once you're in that corner again, like I always say, pick someone to die again. That's right, again. Alright? And this is why it's called survival, because you're losing people that will help you actually defeat ads. Soon you won't be able to defeat any ads. Alright? So, now that corner is taken care of, someone died, you revived them, but they did not stand up. Good. Alright. Now, you're going to make your way all the way over to the right side. That's right, all the way over to the right. Once you actually get all the way over to the right, stop right there. You're almost halfway done. Alright? You're not going to die. Just stay there and try to live, okay? Try to live. Okay, so that means that there are now 3 people in the corners. Out of the 4 corners. 3 people in the corners. Now, the guy that's on the console, he's going to run into the bottom corner at the very bottom left. He's going to go into that corner and stand there. As soon as he's there, he should announce his presence and everyone should stand up. And the feat pops. Just like that. Alright, so this is my piece of advice for when stuff goes wrong, which is why I'm showing you this clip right here. Even when something messes up, you can still get the feat. Listen closely. Alright, in a couple seconds, our third and last tomb is about to break. But if you look at the map right there real quickly, we still have people in the top left corner and the bottom right corner. So we still have those people down, ready to get up any second. The last tube has broken, and now everyone who's alive is about to get killed. The room, the maze, is about to kill them. And they're going to appear right back out here where I'm at. This is not the time to give up. You can still get the feat. This is what you do, alright? People who are still down, tell them to stay right there, don't move, don't touch a thing. That is now a place that you don't have to go back to, because they're already there, ready to get up whenever you need them to. Tell them to remain there. Everybody else that is now in the main room and ready to go back inside, they only now have to head towards the exit of the maze. So once they go into the maze, just tell them to head straight to the very top right. That's all they have to do now. They can all go together now. Alright? No one now has to drop at all, because everybody's in their place. Everyone can just head straight up there. Once again, once those guys are there, living, the person who's doing the console, myself, or any one of the other DPSs, it doesn't matter at this point, but it's better if it's the person doing the console, because what if an ad shows up, you know? You don't want a tube to get destroyed. So, like I said, at that point, the person doing the console would then walk into that first room of the maze, that first corner, announces his presence there, let everybody know to stand up, and the feat is granted still. That's right. So, many ways to still try to get this feat, and I just wanted to let you guys know that. So I'm pretty much now out of tips of how to tell you how to get this feat. If you like to, you can keep watching the video and see us actually get the feat, or you can watch another video. You're pretty much good to go right now. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. This is DrkBLADExx of Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. We got so many videos coming for you guys. Stay tuned. Dark Enforcers, Darkness Rises. Okay, is everybody ready?
I think Dr. Connor has to respawn. Okay, can I respawn?
Yeah, if you're not in the corner, you can come back. If you're not in the corner.
Okay. Yeah, that means me and Super will stay in our graves.
Yep. One day I will get the squad for this video, I swear. But right now, just get past this. Let's just get past this and get the feet.
Just keep it.
Yeah, let's just get the feet right now.
Start the recording.
Alright, you guys can head on inside.
So many clips of us just fucking up, and then once you get the right video, there, you just make a voiceover of that.
Alright.
This is how you fuck up as on battery feats. 101.
Head on up.
Construct room reorganization in progress. Construct room reorganization in progress. No need to go up now. We lost the skeleton. Construct room reorganization in progress. I'm so scared if I hit triangle. Way to go, Dr. Connors. You can do it. You can do it, Doc.
Alright. Alright, go up.
Construct room reorganization in progress. Hey everyone, stop teabagging me. You son of a bitch, Bender.
There is nothing I can do, so just stay put.
Yes, stay put while Bender teabags my corpse to the ground.
He just likes having his nuts on everything. That's just how it is.
Don't make me fuck this shit up. Don't make me fucking respawn. Construct room reorganization in progress.
Hell if have no fury like a daddy. Like a daddy.
I swear to God. If Bender does not get his nutsacks off my damn body. Okay, there we go.
Well, this definitely isn't going on YouTube now. But okay.
No, that part's gotta go viral. Construct room reorganization in progress. Place Bender with someone else's name the whole time.
Mo.
Oh, good for you.
I figured you were still streaming.
Good for you, and you had your moment.
That's Mender. Putting his nuts on
He
everything.
was shut down the stream at that moment if I flipped the fuck out. And that's not counting as flip the fuck out in my book. That's just me being calm yelling. Construct room reorganization in progress.
Alright. Almost ready. Almost. Alright, when he gets into the last room, we're still not ready yet. He has to clear all the ads there.
Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. And someone else has to be the bottom left corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't do anything yet until everyone's in position, even when it gets to the last room.
I'm so scared. Try to get up and die. Construct room reorganization in progress.
Alright, take care of all the ads in your section.
Oh great, now the NPC's teabagging me. How fucking great.
Alright, let us know when all the ads are gone. Oh, they're all gone? All good?
Somebody asked you.
I'm lost. So, are the ads gone or not?
No, I'm coming.
Oh, you still got ads then. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see your power going down. Okay, you still got ads. Never mind.
Are you all gonna die?
Okay.
Someone needs to die.
Alright. They're all dead. You can all stand up now. Do not flee. Just stand up. Revive. Do not flee. Stand up.
I'm not standing.
If you want the feat, you'll stand before your homeboy dies. If he dies, you can't get the feat. You must be alive. Stand up.
Yeah, I'm standing. Yes! Not dead. I will forever be a dead body.
Alright.
Good luck, everyone.
Now for that last room. Someone, please, for the love of God, hit that console. That dog. Before they destroy this last tube. We got one tube left.